Hello again, welcome back to my channel, Tipsy Tarot. As you can see, yet again, I am trying a new intro. We'll see how it goes. I attempted to film something with my face, but once again, hated it immediately. So we'll get there eventually. For all of you coming here for the first time, my name's Elizabeth, actually. I'm gonna start going by my full name, Elizabeth, since I've been trying out a nickname and it just feels so strange to have that associated with me. So my name's actually Elizabeth. This is gonna be my first pick a card on YouTube. I've done some on IGTV, I've done a couple on IGTV actually, but I felt like I had to rush. So here we are, because I know on IGTV, you can only do 15-minute videos, and I'm a long-winded gal, as you guys know. So if all goes well, I'll be uploading a pick-a-card series every Wednesday as part of like a Well-Being Wednesday kind of series. Usually by the middle of the week, that's when we all start to get those like little anxieties and doubts and stresses, and they start to creep in. So that's a great time for like a midweek checkup, just to see how we're doing, what we can do to, you know, maybe alleviate some of those stresses that have gotten into our lives underneath our noses. So again, this is, you know, general reading, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, blah, blah, blah. If you guys are here, this isn't the first pick a card you're watching probably, so you know the drill. On my channel, for those of you who are new to my channel, maybe not pick a cards, I do like to post, you know, deck walkthroughs, pick a cards, obviously, and spiritual self-care, things, you know, to help us better ourselves. This is just sort of a 2-for-1. We're doing some self-care as well as a pick a card. Anyone who's interested in getting a private reading, I will have my information below. As well as I will link all of the decks that I use and all of that good stuff, so anyone who's interested can see them. I know that when I watch a pick a card or any tarot content and they use a deck and don't list it, I go nuts trying to figure out what it is, so I'll do my best. So I'll have all of that linked below, including the timestamps and all of that jazz. So without further ado, let's get into your pile selection. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that, you know, YouTube stuff that I gotta put in there. It really does help me out, and it also lets me know, you know, if things resonate, what kind of content you like, things like that. All right, let's get to that pile selection. Alrighty, darlings, these are our 3 piles we have going here. We've got pile 1 with this oh my gracious, this is moss agate. Moss agate. As I've said in another video, I'm really bad with stones. I'm just, pretty shiny. Like this one, this beautiful Amazonite for group 2. And this one is the ocean jasper for group 3. This is the ocean jasper. Now each deck has its own unique message and amount of cards. They're all about the same, but maybe 1 or 2 came through that didn't for the others. Again, remember, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. There might be a lot of different people tuning into this, so I will be focusing on the majority of the energy. So if you hear something and it just doesn't resonate, just toss that aside and take what does. If you do feel drawn to more than one pile, you can feel free to watch 1, 2, or all of the videos. There might be messages for you in all of those piles if you can't really choose. But otherwise, go ahead, pause the video if you need to, and take a couple of deep breaths while asking yourself, whether you like to do this out loud or in your head, whatever is in alignment with your practice, what do I need to know to increase my well-being? What do I need to hear or accept or open myself to enhance the well-being of myself? It is Wednesday, and around this time, usually things are getting a little hectic at work, maybe at school with the kids. So I figure midweek is a good time for us to do a checkup. So like I said, pause this video if you need to. I will have the timestamps down in the description box below, as well as attempting to put it in the pinned comments, but don't hold me to that one. I'm still kind of working on figuring out how YouTube works on the creator side. But I will go ahead and I will see you at your pile. Bye. Alrighty, welcome, welcome Group 1. You guys chose the moss agate here. Pretty little stone. I'll go ahead and I'll put this to the side over here with our rose quartz and our clear quartz, so keep that in view. Let's go ahead and get started with your tarot. I will be linking all of these decks down below, so if you do like them or anything like that, they should be below in case you're curious about it. Let's start off. This is our Golden Wheel Tarot. We'll start off here. Got our Page of Swords. Oh, the Devil, okay. That's my stalker. The Ten of Wands. The Nine of Swords. Okay, let's start here. Okay, it is coming through very much that you are incredibly overwhelmed right now. You are taking on more than is your due, is what I'm hearing. Definitely much more than your due. Much more than you need to be taking on, whether that's to compensate for lack of commitment in other maybe coworkers or family members, anything like that. I know school has just started for the majority of the country, so things are a little hard. We're trying to get used to another big change in our lives, so perhaps that's thrown some things into imbalance instead of balance. And I'm also seeing here the Nine of Swords. This abundance of work that you're putting on yourself is really getting in the way of your rest and your relaxation and your sleep. And if this has been going on for a couple of days, it is something that is starting to affect you at this time. I also see here in the Devil that this is something that can be managed by you, whether that is speaking out, asking a loved one for help, whether that is your spouse, your partner, your roommates asking like, hey guys, would you mind helping me with the dishes? Or, you know, can you help the kids get started on their homework while I go throw dinner in the oven? Something like that. Just a quick, it feels like it could be a quick solution, but for some reason you are holding yourself back. Perhaps your partner has also recently started work or working from the office again. Perhaps they're a teacher, which, you know, bless. If any of you out there are teachers, you're amazing, you're wonderful, you're doing great, sweetie. Maybe they're a teacher, maybe they're a student, and they've just started college again, and you feel that you can't ask them for help right now because your struggles aren't as important as theirs, and that's just wrong. With this Page of Swords, I am seeing that in addition to you knowing the truth, like you knowing it's on the tip of your tongue to ask to help, you know that you're doing more than your share. I'm also getting the sense of maybe a group unease, sort of maybe gossip, or maybe coworker gossip, workplace gossip. I don't know, maybe that's because you're the new person at the job, or maybe you feel the need to take on all of this burden because you feel like people are gossiping about you. But this Page of Swords, to me, let me see if I can pick it up. They look uneasy, uncomfortable. They feel like they are ready to defend themselves with this positioning, and in this cold weather, this doesn't look like a bright, curious page that we are kind of usually accustomed to seeing. They don't necessarily look enthusiastic about their message, and perhaps that's why you haven't asked for help, is because you're really not looking forward to asking for help. Maybe you've been burned in the past asking for help, but I feel as though if you don't ask for help soon, this is going to lead you down a self-destructive sort of spiral. Not necessarily like anything long-term, but I do feel that if you don't address it sooner rather than later, I do see, especially here in the fire, I'm hearing outburst. I just got an outburst. You're going to maybe have something that's the final straw that just snaps, and you you just can't take it anymore, and maybe you snap over something little, and then the person whom you wanted to ask for help is like, oh my gosh, what is wrong? They snapped over something so insignificant, but you're not snapping over the fact that, you know, they once again put their cup outside the sink instead of in the sink. You're snapping because that was just the last straw in a long line of things. So let's see what the other cards give us for clarification. Okay, we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse, and then we have the Chariot. Okay, I'm also seeing that this self-destruction is coming in hot if you don't ask for assistance sooner rather than later. This to me also says that you have the Four of Pentacles in reverse over here. To me says that you are suffering from a like a scarcity mindset, a lack mindset, maybe not even that, survival mode. You're in survival mode. Yes, that's what I prefer. You're still stuck in some sort of survival mode where you feel, I have to do it for myself. I have to do it. I have to take care of it. I have to take care of my family, my kids, my spouse, my mom, whatever. I have to take care of this. Me. It has come to you for whatever reason. You feel that this has come to you, but it doesn't have to just be you. Whether you can call in siblings, again, a spouse, whoever, you have a support team that you can lean on. You're just dreading doing it for some reason. But when you do, you'll be able to put down some of these wands to get rid of this nightmare and this malaise over your head. And it will happen swiftly, just like that, so quickly. You will be victorious in the rest of your week and onward, because you're no longer overburdened. Okay, so ask for help. Ask for help. Let's see what else we've got going on. Let's do Moonology. A time rather to give than to take. I'm seeing this as more net you giving. You are giving. You're definitely giving enough. We'll put this guy over here with the Devil, because I feel that the give rather than take is coming from the person in your life that is not helping. It is time for them to give rather than take. Perhaps they helped you when, you know, during this whole difficulty, this difficult time. But sorry, I just touched the microphone. Perhaps they helped you during this difficult time, and now you're kind of letting them lay low. But it is time to delegate. You are generous of spirit, you're generous of heart and attitude and mind and body. And I feel that this is a message to your, I hear partner, I'm hearing partner a lot. To your partner in life, whatever that means for you, whether that is a romantic partner or perhaps a cherished friend that you live with, a parent at this moment in time. I feel like this is also addressed at you. It's time to give yourself a break. Give yourself a break. I don't know what you feel that you need to survive or make up for, but you really don't. You don't. Let's see what else we have. Wisdom of the Oracle. We've got Observer and Go the Distance. Can we still see that? I'll put it over here. Pardon my strange card setup going on. Okay, so we have Observer and Go the Distance. I feel as though I'm the observer and people around you are also the observer, and they can see looking in that you're struggling. You are absolutely struggling, but you're determined to go the distance. And I feel like you will go the distance, even if you don't get up the courage to ask for assistance. It won't, not asking for help will be detrimental in the long run, because it's going to be so much harder for you to recharge and relax, but you will complete whatever tasks that you've set out to complete this week. Whether that is simply making it to Friday or whatever your weekend is, or something more significant like completing that big group project, that work project, that whatever have you, you're going to go the distance, but you are immediately going to stop. You're not going to go farther. You will be done. You're going to burn out, and it's going to make the rest of your time at wherever this place is that you're overburdening yourself, whether that's home or work or school, it's going to make that experience more miserable and really bring in this Four of Pentacles mentality. Every time you go there, you're going to feel that dread, that anxiety, that just distaste and dread and I almost said the exact same words over and over again. You're going to feel, every time you think of that place, it's just going to put you in such a bad mindset that it's going to be very hard to get over, and it might be giving you a bad, it might be making a place that normally feels wonderful to you a very bad vibe in the future. Like you love your job, but because of this burnout situation, it's going to become a source of pain for you, and it's going to be difficult to kind of recharge and feel empowered and supported again at whatever this place is. If only if you choose to go the distance and not ask for help. The thing, I'm also frustrated at these observers in your life that are just watching you struggle with all these wands and this Nine of Swords. They're watching you and they're not offering their help. I don't know why they're not offering their help. Maybe this is a habit of yours where you habitually take on more than your share because you take pride in your work and your schoolwork and your home, whatever it is, you take pride in it. So regardless of input from others, you want to carry it through and see it to the end. And people have become complacent and they count on you for that. And they know, oh, don't worry about, I heard Laura, I don't know, don't worry about, doing that. She'll do it. They'll take care of it. Oh, we were supposed to do whatever. I'm sure they've got it going. They're always on top of it. And it feels, on one hand, it feels great to be so appreciated and like know that people think so highly of you, but they're not thinking highly of you. They're taking advantage of you. And I think that you know that. In this Page of Swords with the gossip and stuff like that, I think it's not gossip. It's just sort of snide, negative talk, just sort of sneaky, sort of maybe Sevens of Sword kind of energy, if you catch my drift. They are aware from the outside looking in that you're doing too much, but they're not offering to help you. And that's not something that you'd have to worry about, because as soon as you ask them to help, they're going to, but this is going to be their karma that they have to deal with one day. So do not stress. Let's see what else we have. Life is speeding up. We have another fast message with our card Chariot. And then you have the Hawk Spirit. Let Spirit be your guide. Okay. I do feel that life is absolutely speeding up here with the Chariot as well. Perhaps like that's why you're overburdening yourself, is because life has suddenly picked up so much, and regardless of how much we attempt to prepare, we're very scarcely prepared for things on this scale. I know I'm from Florida, so virtual school versus in-person school and all that kind of stuff has been crazy, and there was a very quick last-minute shift due to withholding of funds for children being forced to go back to school when a lot of people thought that they had a whole month to prepare. So maybe you're in a similar situation, and whether you're the student or the parent or the caretaker or whatever, suddenly life is speeding up and coming at you fast, and you don't feel ready, and you know that this is happening for everyone, so you don't feel comfortable asking for help, but you should feel comfortable asking for help. I know it's hard to swallow our pride, but the more you don't ask for help, the tighter you're going to wind those chains around yourself. And you're just going to get further and further into this Nine of Swords energy. And then we also have Let Spirit be your guide. Definitely sit down, do whatever your small little self-care things are, whether that's, taking a bath, having a glass of wine, meditating, drawing, whatever it is that helps you sort of unwind and disconnect. Do that so that Spirit can come through and help you reach out, help you get the courage, find the words, maneuver the situation to where you feel comfortable asking for help. Let Spirit be your guide. Let them show you, let them guide you to how to find assistance. Whether that is asking someone in your life that you know, or asking someone like in maybe a more official organization for assistance. Maybe you're a small business that's struggling and that you need a small business loan or something like that. Meditate on it, pray on it, whatever it is that you do in your practice. But call on Spirit or God or the universe, source, energy, ancestors, angels, what have you, and let them guide you towards a resolution that's going to alleviate some of this stress, put you into some of the earlier wands energy, pentacles energy. Let's get a message from the mermaids. We have contemplation. Okay, so I definitely think that meditation, or whether it's guided meditation or prayer, or maybe even just talking with one of those observers, a friend that just can't help you because they live in a different state, or they are also going through a very rough time and they are overburdened themselves. They're watching this video. They're in this group too. Sometimes you just need a bitch fest. Sometimes you just need to, I text my best friend all the time. I need to vent. I need to complain. I need to bitch, whatever I do. I don't necessarily need advice or want advice. I'm not looking for a solution. I just need to bitch, honestly. And I feel that whether this is an internal talk to spirit or an external conversation where spirit has guided you, maybe your friend will call you when they don't normally call, or they're not a caller, they're a texter, or maybe vice versa, or you're going to get an unexpected, voice message. Maybe you'll get an unexpected message from someone, and that will be spirit telling you, hey, now is the time to ask for help. Now is the time to, bounce ideas off of this person to get your help. It comes to us in all different, spirit comes to us in all different ways. It doesn't necessarily have to be, during prayer or something like that. Take a look around, look for synchronicities. Maybe your friend, maybe something in this is significant to you. Maybe you have a friend who venerates a particular animal, looks like a person in one of these cards. But look for those signs that spirit is reaching out through someone else. Ooh, I don't know why that was so hard. I'm here yes, rescue, help others in need, or ask for assistance when you need it. Take the rescue. You need a rescue right now, and that's totally okay. Sometimes we need to be rescued. We've all been the rescuer. There's no shame in being rescued. Reach out. Let spirit help you. Find the courage to ask for help and get to alleviate this burden, because I just keep coming back and I'm focusing on these two cards over and over and over and over again. And I feel like this is fueling this insecurity inside of you. Whatever your self-bondage is, whatever your chains are, whatever, that little voice inside you that says you're not good enough, that makes you partake in behaviors that are not healthy for you because you need a break, because you need some kind of break. So you maybe binge eat a sweet, you indulge in a little too much wine, you eat food that's not good for you. These things are just helping this little situation get stronger and stronger. And what we need to do is douse that fire and call in the rescue. Okay? Please. Okay, so here's a self-care. Clean your space. Okay, maybe it can be, especially if we're doing the absolute most for everyone else in our life, things can kind of fall to the wayside. Laundry can pile up. It certainly has piled up behind me. Dishes can pile up. It can be, we'll go weeks without wiping down the bathroom mirror, what have you. Ooh, my nails match the card. Ooh, sorry. Bird brain there for a second. Whatever it is, maybe take time and tidy up your space. If you are an audiobook person, if you've got like a nice self-help book or meditative tracks that you like to put on, you can slap some of that on and do a little meditation or mental decluttering while you do your physical decluttering. If you like to listen to audiobooks, go to your library or look at what they have for free online, put an audiobook in so you can do some kind of self-growth, or even just pure entertainment, true crime, fantasy, YA, whatever you like, put it on and clean your space. Now I am going to pull some charms. I've recently started a small charm collection at Incorporate. I used to have more, but I decluttered them of all my duplicates and triplicates. and things like that. So let's see what we get. All right, I'm seeing immediately, I saw anchor. This is for your rescue. That's your rescue for sure. Absolutely. We also have here the little broom, the little tassel, again, clean your space. I feel like that goes with that. This is my these shoes were made for walking charm. And whoever's not helping you, this observer, needs to remember that you're not a workhorse, you're not a pack mule, and they need to remember how important you are, because you can be out the door. Let's see what we've got. Oh, you have 2 of them. Okay, yeah, you got 2 of the these boots were made for walking, and you're strutting, you're walking, but just if this person doesn't, if these observers don't start asking you for help, you should, and you are, you're going to sashay away from them, and all the, like, good for you. This here, I see stay alert, or like, you know, be, oh my gosh, please pick it up. That's your little giraffe. You know how they're usually like the lookouts at the desert with their long necks. This says to me, you know, keep an eye, maybe let spirit be your guide. Keep an eye out for where they could be communicating with you. This is also my little symbol for wisdom or spirit, so that's just reinforced there. This is my opportunities, like 9 lives situation we've got going on. So this isn't your end all be all. This isn't your, if I don't do it this time, that's it. It's the end. If I don't go the distance this time, that's my last shot. That's my last chance. That's just not true. It's not. And this is blank slate. You have as many blank slates in front of you as you need. Maybe your blank slate simply just needs to be, you know, next week is a new week. Tomorrow is a new day, even. Let's not even focus on week. Tomorrow's a new day. So this is, you definitely need to reach out and ask for help. And be on the lookout for these observers and these people who are doing you a huge disservice by just sitting back and watching you overburden yourself and do nothing, absolutely nothing to lift a finger, because you are more than that. You deserve more than that. You know you deserve more than that, but something inside you, that little voice inside you, this devil here, is telling you that you don't deserve to ask for help, that you should shoulder this alone for whatever reason. If you feel that you're atoning for something, or just simply you're nervous to ask for help, you don't deserve to be in this space when people could be helping you and they're just not. So definitely reach out for help. Clean up, maybe clean your space and take a look at, maybe reach out to a couple people, send some texts out, you know, draft some emails, however you get in contact with the people you love, and share that you're suffering. And I think you'll be surprised by how quickly people will come in here to help you, because people want to help you. It's just the people that are necessarily observing you suffering aren't the people who would dive in to help you. These are the people who you are picking up their slack. Okay, so you're not anyone's pack mule. You're not in anyone's, you know, you're not the horse. The horse is in front of the chariot. You know, you have needs and desires and wants, and you don't deserve to be stuck in this place at all. So get your rescue, group 1. You deserve that rescue. All right. Okay. So that was your message, group 1. I hope this resonated with you. If it did, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what resonated. And if you like this kind of reading or content, and I can sort of feel the vibe of things, I hope that you do reach out, get that rescue, meditate, contemplate, just relax, and know that it will end. It's going to end. This difficult time is going to stop for you, and that you deserve all the peace in the world. Okay? All right, group 1. I will see you next time. Bye. Hello, group 2, and welcome to your reading. You guys picked the Amazonite stone. Okay. Here we go. So let's go ahead and get started with your tarot. Again, I'm going to be linking all these decks down below. Start with our golden wheel. We have, the Knight of Wheels, the Sun, the Moon, and the Ace of Wands. Okay. Let's see here before we get started in the rest. Okay, I'm feeling that your wellness checkup is more telling you, at least at this point in the reading, to check your subconscious. And I don't mean that in like investigate it. I mean check it and like, you know, check yourself before you wreck yourself. Okay. You with the moon card, this is about things that we don't see, unseen changes, the subconscious. This is also about trusting your intuition. And I feel that you are going through a period of doubt in your intuition, which is sort of stymieing you from all of this amazing energy up here. You have the Ace of Wands, which is a wonderful, amazing card. This is your strike of inspiration. This is that match with the spark. You've got that spark of energy. You also have the Knight of Pentacles, which is a great court card to pull when you're about to begin a new project or have inspiration or something like that, because this is the knight that has the fortitude to go the distance. That was actually in the last group as well. This is the knight that I've said before. I read Jessica Crispin in her book, The Creative Tarot. She called the Knight of Pentacles the knight that you want to take on the crusade, because they are in it. They are in it for the long haul. They're not like the Knight of Wands who's going to overwhelm you with fire that really quick. This is the knight that is going to go the distance. They're in it for the long haul. They will see this project through to completion. To me, this knight is the closest to a king. Like this to me is the one that has completed the most progress towards being the king as far as the court cards go. And then once you like, you know, this project is going to be amazing for you. The sun, perfect. Look at this person, victorious, jubilant, just this beautiful orange, red, yellow energy, lush fields, flowers, just this sun card. I mean, first of all, absolutely gorgeous. Because what happens right after the moon? The sun. This is literally, you are a step away. You are one step away. This is this idea, this is going to bring you, I feel like this is maybe, oh, I'm sorry, I'm like wiggling the camera so hard. That is my bad. This is going to bring you, I feel like maybe this idea is a side hustle, a new business venture, a hobby that's going to make you money. I feel like whatever this is an idea that is going to bring you income. Especially with the Knight of Pentacles and the Sun. I do feel that this is a thing in your life that can bring you abundance, but you're doubting yourself. You're doubting whether or not you have the skills or the experience maybe to complete this project. Maybe it's a new passion you have and you're feeling like, oh, I've only just gotten into this. I shouldn't put all my eggs in one basket, which is great to be cautious. It's great to have, you know, backup plans and things like that. But I feel that this is, at this point in time, your over preparedness or your overthinking is a form of procrastination. It's willfully not acknowledging that you are ready and that you need to take the next step. Let's see what our other tarot cards have for us. Okay, we got the Chariot again. Shock. And we also have King of Cups and Knight of Wands. Okay, we have a lot of, got the Knight of Wands. So maybe you just need that little burst, that overwhelming burst of energy, of confidence to just sort of do it, embrace it, just go for it. Especially with the Chariot, like just go, just do it. Take the leap, run. This is a lot of forward momentum for you right now. And this is telling me that you need to just absolutely get in there. You also have the King of Cups. To me, I am seeing this as a person in your life, and maybe something that you need to embody, but this is usually like a supportive person in your life. They're a leader, they're empathetic, they keep their emotions in mind, but they still have the fortitude and the wherewithal to make the external decisions where they have to. But they're still very in touch with their emotions. This cup and this one, he's got, you know, his little cup that's got a ship in it, which to me just says like enterprise. and like, what is it, like, not delegation, but he's, you know, he's got a whole fleet. He knows how to command the whole crew, the whole fleet. He's in charge, and I feel as though you need to embody a little of this, or maybe a lot of this, a lot of this energy, to help. Just literally, you are one step away, one step away from this sun. This is all going to be quick as soon as you start. But with this Knight of Cups, maybe there is a person around you, as soon as I said this, that there's someone that you could speak to. Maybe this is someone that introduced you to this new hobby or career path, that you can speak with and say, and share your ideas, a trusted friend or advisor, maybe a parent, a partner, that you can speak with about your doubts and your desires and your dreams, and they can help, you know, alleviate some of those stressors, and just say, you know, because it's true, you know, don't worry about that. That's you're thinking way 10,000 steps ahead, before you even get there, and these are hypothetical problems that you very likely might not even run into. So stop doubting yourself, stop doubting your instincts, and go for it. You know, use that fuel from the Ace of Wands, use that Chariot energy, the Knight of Wands. Like, you have so much force and momentum, and then you've got this perseverance and will to do it. Your success, your victory is assured. Be assured that this is not out of your grasp. You just need, I feel, a little assurance, that you can do it. And there's nothing wrong with needing a little assurance. It's great to be validated, from now and again. You know, be confident in yourself, be self-assured, but it is nice to receive validation, especially from people who you know would tell you if you needed to hear that, you know, maybe back it off a little bit. Here, your commitment is being tested. Okay, I agree with that. This card also, I mean, yes, it's the Moonology deck, but it's similar enough to this card that I'm feeling it. Your commitment is being tested about this new project, this new goal, this new dream, this new, I heard, destiny. Your commitment is being tested for it. And as soon as you pass this test, because you are going to pass this test, it is going to be, you are going to see these rewards come at you so quickly, this abundance, and not necessarily, let's try that again. I was going to say not necessarily material abundance, but, you know, maybe, but you're going to have this abundance of spirit and just this absolute relief on your soul that you've taken this leap, and that you've done, you've begun the journey. You've taken your first step on your Ace of Wands path. You're starting that new creative project, and things are just going to flow from there. Okay, let's see, what else do we have? We have Yin, female energy here. Okay, maybe this is, you know, Yin energy is about intuition, sacred knowledge. You know, think the Empress, think the High Priestess. They are the ultimate in touch with their intuition, with fertility, with things like that. And I feel that you are a little stuck here in this Moon card, because you have an interesting dichotomy right here of a lot of masculine energy with your Kings, Chariot, the Knights, and then Yin. So I feel like this is telling you to temper all of this action with intuition, but don't over temper it. Right now you're overdoing it. There's like a barrier right here. There's like a line that is preventing you from getting this all right there. So maybe also your King of Cups, maybe this is also indicating that they're a female person, that is someone to speak with, as what I'm kind of feeling, honestly, that this King of Cups person, individual in your life, this emotionally supportive person, tolerant person, empathetic, it might be a female. And this is just sort of helping you identify who this might be in your life. Let's see what our animal spirit has to say. Take the lead. Okay, yes, you should take the lead, take the initiative. Start this creative project. Use that spark that you get when you get that idea to just to start while you have that drive, that desire, because I feel as though if your intuition and your self-doubt is not addressed, you're kind of going to lose your fire a little bit. Because while fire energy is amazing and powerful and quick and, incendiary, it can have a tendency to burn out quickly if we're not careful, or it can burn you if you're not careful. It can be quite destructive, and it can also, kind of wage this, have this fire inside of you that sort of you get burned and you get frustrated because you never made it out of the gate. You know what I mean? You never took the lead. You never took that step. You never took the initiative. Your commitment was tested and you failed. Would you rather, I feel like this is one of those, in a would you rather situation, this is a, take the lead, your commitment is being tested. Would you not rather taking the lead, proving that your commitment is strong and starting off on this journey and it being a struggle but being successful, or never having known? And you know the answer to that. It's never having known. It's the what if that always gets you at the end. So take the lead. Take example from this person in your life, this King of Cups, yin energy person in your life. So take an example from them and take the lead as you show your commitment to this new amazing venture. Let's see, we've got messages from mermaids. We have feelings and re-energize. Okay. I feel you are deep in your feelings right now. That's actually one of the problems. You are stuck in your feelings and your intuition and your anxieties about the potential of how this project could go. And I feel as though if you just do a little re-energizing, that will help you take the lead. Maybe re-energize. Another way to say this would be revitalize. You just need to, recharge your passion, or you need to get the courage to, oh man, I'm having a hard time with words today. My throat chakra is all little. You need to, it's right there on the tip of my tongue, but you need to take this, all this potential. There's so much potential energy here, and use some of it to re-energize yourself in the now. Think of all the wonderful things that are in your future, all of those amazing things that are within your grasp or about to be initiated, and use that to reinvigorate. There it is, reinvigorate yourself to get past this self-doubt, these feelings of self-doubt. Right now you're deep in your feelings, and that is a wonderful place to be, but sometimes it can be a self-destructive place, because if we get too deep in our feelings, depending on those feelings, if they are, self-doubt and lack, and things like that, we'll never make that step. We'll never take the lead. We won't get there. So revitalize yourself. Reinvigorate your passion. We also have explore. Maps show what has already been discovered. Go another way. Take the lead. Yes, take the lead. Maybe that's what you're so worried about. Maybe you have come up with an amazingly innovative idea that is something that has not been done before, which is amazing and great and awesome, and I'm sure it's going to be a hit, obviously, with this sun. So be that explorer, be the what is that called? Set out on the path less oh my goodness, what is going on? Set out on the path less traveled. Go a different way. Make your own way. That's another way to say it. Make your own way. Take the lead. I think this is all just telling you that you look to those wonderful, amazing leaders and people in your life. Little cat, no, please. You always know when I'm reading. Please, little cat. But look at those amazing people in your life, your role models. No. And take their example to do something completely new. Use that inspiration that they give you and forge your own path. And then we have health checkup as your self-care card. This could just be even like a mental health checkup. I feel at this point in time, you need to just get in there, check out these feelings, your commitments being tested. We need, reevaluate the things in your life and check up on yourself. This is what that's to me saying, which is the point of these readings. Check up on yourself. But also this could be an indicator, if you've been putting things off, if you've been putting important doctor's appointments off, or not even important ones, just routine ones, you've just been putting them off because of a myriad of reasons, because, the world we live in right now, simple as that. It's time to go and do that. Maybe that's one of the things that's holding you back as you're worried about your health. Maybe you've been, struggling with a chronic illness or a struggle of some kind that you haven't wanted to necessarily share with others, but you're worried it's going to impact you in the future in this new venture. And I feel that going and getting this health checkup will alleviate so many different levels of anxieties for you. Okay, I'll just knock everything over. I'm going to pull a couple of charms to finish out this reading. I've got myself a charm collection here. Let's see. Sorry if you don't like this noise. Okay. What do we got? Okay. Yep. So, boop. Okay. So we have, this is my, wisdom, intuition little charm. So I'm going to put that over here. We also have time and time, wait for no man. That's self-explanatory. Again, take the lead, explore, go first, be the leader. Because something new is sprouting. You have a new idea, Ace of Wands, that amazing new idea. Go do it. Time and tide, wait for no man. Oh, I didn't even realize it said tide. That's perfect with the Sea Melodies card. Time and tide, wait for no man. You also have here, this is a romantic pursuant, little person with flowers and a pearl head. This is my little romantic pursuant card. So because of that, I think I will pull you a romance angel card. All right, let's see. Let's see what the angels have to tell us. Group two, romance message for group 2. Do you have a message for group 2? Ooh, yep. Give your relationship a chance. Okay, maybe one of the reasons that you're not getting into this new idea is you're having some struggles at home. Actually, this is ringing very, very true for me. Maybe one of the problems, maybe one of the things that's holding you back is actually subconscious doubt and issues surrounding your relationship. And this, because this says work on your partnership. So I review these romance cards as not just romance, but they can also just be partnerships between two individuals. And this says specifically work on your partnership. So perhaps this adventure is something that you and your partner had wanted to do, but you're struggling a little right now, and that's holding you back. I also am seeing here with the romantic pursuant, you are going to have to, yes, again, take the lead. Oh, everything's coming together. You are going to have to be the one to reach out, maybe start. Not necessarily, I don't see this as broken, frayed beyond compare. I see just, a little TLC is required within this relationship. So whether it's a partner, like a romantic partner, or a friend, a coworker, whatever it is, you're going to have to reach out, give it a chance, be the one to make the first move, take the lead, because time and tide wait for no man. You are going to have to be the person that reach out. So give your relationship a chance so that you can not worry about that. You can focus on getting out of your emotions and get into this amazing, explosive, wonderful venture adventure ideas. Okay, group 2? Okay, sorry, I got a little hyped towards the end, but I hope that this message resonated with you. I hope that this helped you in your little midweek checkup session and that you enjoy the rest of your week, and I will see you again soon. Bye. Hello, group 3. You are the group that picked this pretty big piece of ocean jasper here. I'll go put it over to the side with rose quartz. Let's get started on your tarot cards. We're going to start with Golden Wheel and then move into Dreaming Way. All right, I do feel like this pile might be the biggest pile. It kind of felt a little thicker when I picked it up. Let's see what we've got going on. Okay, a lot of wheels, a lot of cups. Okay, that's good energy. I am feeling right now you are more in your emotions than you're more emotional than practical right now, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but it is just something to keep in mind. Your emotions are taking the forefront at this moment, which can be amazing and wonderful and great for our intuition, but it can also lead to some quick decisions that we might regret later. So just keep that in mind, because this is a page, they're usually enthusiastic, quick. This page is, the Page of Cups. This is our studious child, maybe new love, volunteering, spiritual work, things like that. So this is currently where we are as far as our emotions. I guess in the balance and our scale of things, there's especially right next to each other. Our Page of Cups is upright. Our Page of Wheels is reversed, or Pentacles, Wheels, Pentacles. You guys get the drift. So I'm feeling that we're definitely more in our emotions than we are in our practical world right now. I'll scooch this over here. Which is great because we also do have the 10 of Cups, and that's a wonderful family card. So maybe things in your family life are amazing right now. That is awesome, and I'm so happy for you. It feels so weird to say I'm so happy for you, because I feel like there's no way that you can say it that doesn't sound like snippy or kind of like backhanded, but I definitely am. I'm really, truly, actually happy for you. It looks like family right now is super like height, pinnacle of pleasure and wonder right now. I'm seeing here they have a new baby. They've got a cat, so maybe we've got a new baby coming. Maybe we got news of a family member having a baby, new pet on the way. But this is just a wonderful. This couple, yes, they are quite, comfortable financially, it looks like, but their focus is all on their family. And I feel like that's going with you right now, and not necessarily in the material world. But also in the material world, I know we've also recently just started school back up again. So this is also telling me that we could be having a hard time transitioning in school. School looks a lot different for a lot of people this year. And maybe it is different for you and your family, maybe for you personally, maybe your classes are all online in college, or, you are a teacher and, if you're a teacher, I think I said this in another group, bless, you're doing amazing. You're a hero. But it's very different this year, for as far as schooling goes, which is, I feel like with this Ace of Wheels, you are Ace of Pentacles, excuse me. This says this can be a new job, but I feel like this is just a new approach to your job. Whether that be, I've seen some people like, making their virtual classroom, or, decorating the desks in a way that make it fun, that they're also, however many feet apart, or things like that. I feel like your job is just, you might have gotten a promotion or something similar, and if that's the case, congratulations. But what I'm mostly getting is that you have the same job, but it is changed to the point that it is unrecognizable, and it might as well be a completely new job. But the good news is that you are still, because we have that job, bless, you're feeling that, I want to say luxury, but not necessarily luxury. You're self-sufficient. You've got you're financially set. I feel the only thing that has coming up right now is this big change to your schooling, your career, things like that, that's just sort of marginally getting in the way of you embracing the newness, the change. Maybe you're not a big person with change. Change is hard for you, like it is for many of us. So we're just a little stuck with this new change. But that's okay. It's totally understandable, especially given the circumstances, that we could feel a little taken aback or overwhelmed at all of this newness. But rest assured that things are only new for so long. Eventually we'll find the swing of things. Eventually one day you're going to wake up and everything's just going to fall into place. So you're not going to have to think about, you're not going to be nervously planning your day in your head step by step at a time, like, oh gosh, lunch is in 25 minutes. I got to get all the kids to line up, but they have to, put their masks on, blah, 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 all that kind of stuff. One day everything is just going to slip into place and you're not going to have to worry about this big material world upheaval, and you'll just be able to focus on this life's simple pleasures, the pleasure you do take and have taken in your job in the past. It's all going to come back to you. It's just, it's taking a little while. Things are different. Okay, we have the Magician and the Two of Wands in reverse. I've gotten a couple of reverse cards lately. To me, you have the Magician. So you have all the tools that you need at your disposal to help embrace and make this change. With the Two of Wands, I'm seeing you're maybe thinking a little, I don't want to say you're thinking small, but I feel that you are worried that all of these plans that you're making, and maybe they are, they're falling apart. Maybe all the plans that you're making in this Magician mode for school or for work or for whatever this new material life change is, they're just not coming to fruition. They're kind of falling apart. They're not necessarily, I'm not seeing like big, grand, new venture business ideas. I'm seeing just like little plans of how your week is going to go. Like, oh, on Tuesday, I'm going to go to the dry cleaner. Wednesday, I'll go grocery shopping. But that never happens because on Tuesday, somebody's sick. You're sick. I was going to bring in car trouble, but I'm not even going to speak that into existence. But, little things are getting in the way of you manifesting this new normal, as much as I hate to say that, because I feel like it's the new buzzword, Little things are getting in the way, little imbalances, little choices that you feel that you are being forced into making are just getting in the way of you embracing your new normal. I'll say it, because you're the Magician. You've got it all. You've got the Magician and you've got the Ten of Cups, which I feel are two of the most amazing cards that we can get. And you also have the Nine of Pentacles. Like, overall, this is a really great spread. You're just having a little trouble adjusting, and honestly, we all are, and that's totally okay. So just know that you have all of the tools at your disposal, and it's just how you use them. So let go of all of those little micromanaging plans that you attempt to make, and just, be prepared, but don't fall apart if your plans fall apart. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Let's go deeper. We've got your hard work is paying off. Absolutely. Yes, it is. Your hard work is paying off. I'm getting really big teacher vibes from this. Maybe you're a teacher, maybe you're a librarian, a school nurse, work in a library, something like that. But I'm definitely feeling that, especially with this Ten of Cups and this Page of Cups, that you work with kids, or maybe you're a stay-at-home parent, and school has started again, and now you get to be mom and dad and grandma and grandpa and teacher and chef and all of those things. And that's why all of these little plans are falling apart, because your day is so packed that these plans are just unrealistic for you to make, but your hard work is paying off. And maybe this Page of Wheels is actually a little kid in your life. Maybe this is a little unruly kid who's having a hard time getting back into school, but your hard work is paying off for both of you, okay? It's definitely paying off. And people can see. So we have Poised and Why. So we need to find our why. is what I'm looking at. We need to find our why. And I believe our why is right in front of us. Again, your why is you, it's your kids, it's your career. That's your why. You know your why. And we also have poised. I do love this card. I do powder these, so I hope that they're coming up okay on camera. We have poised, but I love this card because this is such a joyful, physical expression of pleasure, of joy. I didn't want to say a joyful expression of joy, but whatever. I love this card. I feel like this is telling you, you are so poised. Like maybe you are that Pinterest parent that's got everything lined up and planned and perfect, but this is telling you, throw that all to the side sometimes. Stop worrying about your thinking small and your little plans that go awry. And you're the magician. Embrace it. Make magic. Dance. Be spontaneous. Sometimes these things fall apart, whether it's in a classroom, at work, whatever. Just go with the flow and have the best of times with it, okay? Because like I said, your hard work is paying off. So if you work hard, you deserve to play hard. And I'm getting that not a lot of playing is going on right now. You are in your emotions and they mostly feel positive. But again, I feel like this is a precarious place to be in. This is a lot of cup energy. I feel like when you have a lot of cups, you're more likely to tip them over. So just remember that, because you have everything you need to do everything you need, which is amazing. I love that for you. But remember, dance, maybe even as simple as literally dance, strike a funny pose, make light of a situation. Everybody's stressed out right now. It's okay. It's okay. Let's get some animal guidance. We have koi fish spirit. There is always enough. Yes, I love it. There is always enough. I'm getting that with your hard work is paying off. And your Two of Wands, we can flip that guy around when this comes over, because with the Magician, there's always enough. You can always make enough. You are enough. You are enough in and of yourself, okay? Koi fish spirit, another big water energy. So this is some more emotions. Maybe you're feeling not good enough because of at your new job, things are so difficult, or with the new transition in our material realm right now, you might be feeling insufficient, but who isn't right now? And that is totally understandable, but you don't need to feel that way. You're enough. And people around you feel that you're more than enough. Your cup, is overflowing with emotions and generosity. All right? Like this is, you feel like such a beautiful soul. And we also have Reclaim Your Power. Yes, the Magician and the Jaguar Panther, excuse me. Reclaim your power. You have power. You do. Maybe you're just feeling a little powerless at this moment because so many of the things that are going on are not up to us at all. It's up to, whoever our legislators are, or it's up to, things that are out of your control. So don't worry about things that are out of your control. Worry about things that are in control, like you. You are in your control. You can either choose to let these little upsets affect your day and keep you in this reverse page of wheels energy, or you can choose to accept that your why is you. Your why is that there is always enough. You are always enough. You always need to be poised. You can be spontaneous. Go with the flow. Sometimes it's okay to be reactionary. I know we talk about, you should be proactive, not reactive. Well, that's all good, well and good. Definitely try to be proactive, but sometimes there's no way to be proactive because you can't predict what's going to happen. So all there is reactive, and that's okay. You can embrace being reactive with this Reclaim Your Power and the Magician, because this says to me that you have enough power to overcome it, embrace it, and turn it into something amazing with this Nine of Wheels. Your hard work is paying off. You're taking all of this chaotic energy that's coming in through the world, and you are the Magician. You are taking it, you are turning it into something beautiful. Okay. What else do we have? Innocence. Yes, you work with kids. I'm getting such big kids, teacher, preschool teacher. Like I said, you work with kids, or you're a mom or a dad, a stay-at-home parent. Maybe you work in a homeschool coalition, like you know, helping one another. But you have managed to keep this amazing innocence about you and just soft joy, and just regardless of all the rough things that are going on, you still love, you love what you do. It is amazing and it's wonderful. And I feel like that's also in part of why you have this Nine of Wheels here, is because you've managed to maintain this innocence and this happiness. It has managed, you can stay. It is very easy for you to stay in this Nine of Wheels. It's very easy for you to feel like you have enough, that you're self-sufficient, that you can afford, you know, maybe life's little luxuries to you are very simple, so it's easy for you. And I don't just necessarily mean monetarily, like your life's little luxuries is your idea, you know, going through, you know, McDonald's and getting a Diet Coke on your way home or whatever it is, but maybe just life's little luxuries and pleasures are simple and innocent for you, and that's why it's so easy for you to maintain them. And that's amazing. You know, it would be nice if more of us could feel that way. Let's see what else we've got. Opportunity. You will prove yourself and discover if you brave rough seas. Yes, 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 yes. Like your hard work is paying off. I feel that this opportunity, this Ace of Wheels or Pentacles, whichever, they're the same. You are proving yourself. You have proved yourself over and over and over and over and over again. And now this opportunity is here for you. Like I said, whether this is you just proving to yourself, I feel like this is an opportunity to prove yourself to yourself, like prove to yourself that you can do it, you can handle it, it doesn't matter. This is what I'm getting from this. Not necessarily, like, we're all dealing with rough seas right now, some of us more than others, especially anyone involved in childcare or healthcare, anything like that. You have proven time and time again that you are amazing and resourceful and powerful. You're a magician. You are always making sure that there is enough for everyone. So make sure that there's enough for you, okay? You deserve stuff. You need to make sure that you take care of you. Okay, because that's the only thing I'm getting here. You know, Group Only had a lot of messages about overburdening, and I'm feeling that you are someone who gives, and you're not necessarily in danger of, you know, burning out or anything like that. But you are one to go at it alone because you feel so passionately about what you do, and it can leave you feeling a little powerless when really you have all the power you need inside of you. Let's look at our self-care burning bowl ritual. Okay, a personal favorite of mine. I think go ahead and write all of these little things, all of these little plans that fall apart. Write down, you know, your difficulties embracing your career at this time, or your you know, parenthood, partnership, whatever it is. Write down all of those things on a piece of paper. It doesn't have to be a fancy piece of paper, just a scrap paper, anything like that. Light yourself some candles, take a couple of deep breaths. For those of you who are unfamiliar with burning bowl rituals, write it all down on a piece of paper that is safe to burn, with ink that is safe to burn, or pencil or whatever. And think to yourself, you know, I release, you know, my desire to control all aspects of my life. I release feeling the upheaval of my new situation. I release, you know, feeling that I'm just awash on the seas. All that kind of, I release the need to feel in control and poised all the time. And then you can fold it up, crumple it up, rip it up, whatever you feel called to do, and then place it in a fire-safe container or bowl, or outside if you have a fire pit or a fireplace or something like that, and then just let it burn. Let it, let the universe take all of that stress away, and then maybe go take a bath, take a shower, get all that lingering residual energy off of you, and just, you know, move forward into this new Ace of Wheels energy, that wonderful new shiny outlook on your situation. Okay, and if you can't burn things, you can also just you know, do the same thing, write it down, blah blah blah, fold it up, rip it up, and then you can either just rip it into a whole bunch of pieces and then throw it in the outside trash so that, you know, you get it out of your life, you get rid of it. You can you know, depending on what it is, if you rip it up and you go, you know, bury it in, as long as it is buriable, somewhere off of your property. I've known people who will write things down on toilet paper and then flush them down the toilet just to get them out, to get it away, to get it out of their lives. And honestly, it's super cathartic. I do this, you know, depending on the moon phase, but sometimes I'll just do it because I can feel myself building up all of this chaotic energy that I just have to release. So let's get a couple of charms before we finish. What does group 3 need to know about their well-being? Ooh, a bunch of stuff. Yeah, see, I got baby card and we got the little family. If some of you have a new baby or getting a new nephew or niece or something along the way, congratulations. I'm really feeling that. This is also feeling just like partnership, romance. I'm feeling a lot of love here, okay? I'm feeling a lot of love. We also have, oop, no, I dropped it. Ow. We also have, this one has come out for every single group. This is my wisdom, my remembrance little elephant here. So I feel like that's a big collective message for everybody. Just trust your intuition, trust your wisdom. That's spirit talking to you. And you also have another cute little elephant that says good luck on the back. So maybe elephants hold some sort of significance for you. We also have another fish. That's sort of my go with the flow. There's always enough. So maybe fish are significant to you. We also have, actually, this says good luck on the back. And you also have your 4-leaf clover, which is luck. So I feel like you guys are going to be lucky this week. Then we also have, what is this guy? Our little baseball player. You're going to hit a home run, baby. Okay? You're hitting a home run with this one. And then we also have this little, it's kind of difficult to see. I'll try to get it into focus if I can. Please. No. Well, this is, it looks like a little shell and flowers that are preserved inside some resin. So this is perseverance. You're definitely persevering through all of the difficult times that we have going on. It's not something that you need to worry about at all. For me, I think that your main thing is you need to get all of these little thinking small, that 2 of swords, 2 of wands in reverse. We need to get this mindset out of here and embrace the magician. Just put all of this into your burning bowl. Put this reverse page of wheels into your burning bowl. Get out of the mind that you have to be perfect all the time and just get that out of there. Go with the flow, embrace your emotions, keep in touch with your wisdom, and it's going to bring you good luck. I feel like your wisdom, your intuition, it is going to be talking to you and speaking to you and letting you know the path to go that is going to give you the most fortune, the most luck. And when you do, baby, you're going to hit a home run. This is going to be an amazing new chapter in your life for you. Okay, group 3. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I will see you next time.